Top 10 Richest Senators in America in 2023. In a democracy like the United States, anybody can run for office and become elected to positions in the federal government, such as to the Senate. However, it takes time, money, and connections to run a successful campaign. Indeed, even if an ordinary citizen has ambitions to run for office, if they need to work to put food on the table, a few months on the campaign trail is just not a viable option. It is no surprise then that most current senators and many in the House of Representatives are multimillionaires. In an effort to be transparent and prevent conflicts of interest, the Ethics in Government Act requires many elected officials to file an annual financial disclosure statement that reveals their assets, investments, and businesses' interests. Senators are one of the groups of people who must make this disclosure. Their statements are made available to the public and can give a good idea of the financial position of their filers. However, many senators make much more from other sources and have a high net worth. Many of them started their careers in business and made the bulk of their fortunes before joining the political world. On top of that, senators are high-profile people with a lot of power, and through that, they have access to various business opportunities and to other important people, which allows them to further increase their wealth through investments. U.S. senators are required to disclose their financial assets each year. The salary for a U.S. senator, as of 2022, is $174,000 per year. Most U.S. senators today are millionaires, and most of them made their fortunes before entering politics. We have in this video the list of top 10 richest senators in America. Number 10. Steve Daines of Montana. Steve Daines of Montana is estimated to be worth of $33 million, rounding out the top 10 wealthiest senators of the Congress. Before becoming a politician, Daines was an executive at Procter & Gamble, before becoming an executive vice president at cloud services startup, Right Now Technologies, in 2000. That company went public in 2004 and was acquired by Oracle in 2012, a windfall for Daines. That year, Daines first ran for office. Number 9. Senator Mitch McConnell of Kentucky. Senator Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, currently the minority leader of the U.S. Senate, has an estimated net worth of $34 million as of 2018. McConnell has been a senator since 1984. The bulk of his wealth comes from a gift his father bestowed on him in 2008. He and his wife, Elaine Zhao, also reported a gift of between $5 million and $25 million from her family in his 2008 disclosure, who is an economist, was a cabinet secretary in the administrations of George W. Bush and Donald J. Trump. Number 8. Senator James E. Risch of Idaho. James Risch has been the junior senator from Idaho since 2009. He was previously the state governor. He has an estimated net worth of $42 million, much of it in farm and ranch land in Idaho. Number 7. Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin. Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson started out as an accountant at Packer, a Wisconsin-based polyester and plastics manufacturing company owned by his brother-in-law. He moved up through the ranks and became the company's CEO. Senator Johnson has an estimated net worth of $78 million. Number 6. Senator Dianne Feinstein of California. California Senator Dianne Feinstein, estimated net worth was estimated at $88 million. Bloom Capital, a private equity firm, founded in 1975 by her husband, Richard Bloom, is the source for most of that wealth. Number 5. Senator John Hoeven of North Dakota. Senator John Hoeven has served as the senior U.S. Senator from North Dakota since 2011. Before that, he was the state governor for 10 years. Hoeven net worth has been estimated at $47 million. Senator Hoeven worked in banking before he started his political career and served as the CEO of First Western Bank and the Bank of North Dakota. Senator Hoeven remains an owner of First Western Bank and sits on his board of directors. Number 4. Mike Braun of Indiana. A former Indiana representative in the House, Mike Braun is now the state junior senator. Worth an estimated $137 million. Braun earned his millions as the CEO of Meyer Distributing, a maker of truck parts and equipment. Today, he is one of the wealthiest, and also most, politically conservative senators. Number 3. Senator Mitt Romney of Utah. Senator Romney needs no introduction, having been the unsuccessful Republican candidate for the presidency in 2012. The U.S. Senator for Utah is the third wealthiest senator, with a net worth estimated at $175 million. Like most of the wealthiest senators, Romney made his fortune in business before he got started in politics. He founded and ran the private investment firm, Bain Capital. Number 2. Senator Mark Warner of Virginia. Senator Mark Warner of Virginia is one of the wealthiest members of the U.S. Senate, and in fact of the entire Congress. As of the latest information, from 2018, his net worth is approximately $215 million. Born in 1954, Warner grew up in a middle-class family. From as early as his college years, Senator Warner had political aspirations. At one point during his time as a political science student, he even suggested to his parents that he would one day become president. The bulk of Warner wealth came from Columbia Capital, a venture capital firm he founded shortly after graduating from law school. Under his direction, the firm made several successes, early investments in companies in the telecommunication industry, including XM Satellite Radio and Nextel Communications. Number 1. Senator Rick Scott of Florida. The former governor of Florida was elected to the Senate in 2019. Senator Rick Scott of Florida started his career in business, which is where he made the bulk of his wealth. He created one of the largest hospital networks, the Columbia Hospital Corporation. Scott has an estimated net worth of more than $300 million as of 2022. The salary of a U.S. Senator is a respectable $174,000 per annum, but many senators make much more money through other investments, the use of their high-profile status to make connections, and various business dealings. Despite being a democracy, it takes time, money, connections, and clout to become elected to the U.S. Senate. It is no surprise, then, that nearly all of the senators today in Washington are millionaires. Most of them earned their money prior to becoming politicians, as businessmen, financiers, and entrepreneurs. Please, if this is your first time on my YouTube channel, kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon to get new video updates. Thanks for watching and remain blessed.